Hi, everybody. My name is Kyle Wood, and today I'll be discussing with you my class observation I did last Friday and about the feedback I recorded. So, some class information. The class was in Seoul, South Korea. It's in Sodaemun-gu, if anybody's interested about Korea or anything like that. It's at an English Immersion Academy. Six students in total and one instructor. The students are 9 years old, Korean. They're actually 8 years old in Western age. They are the highest level for their age group within the academy, so they are Wizmaster 2D. They do it's an afternoon program, and this class was a language arts class, but it's a project class. Usually they have this once a month. It's at the end of the month, so it's kind of a review of what they have been learning, and so it's kind of a prep before their monthly test. And the class is 40 minutes long. I do want to note, so these students are the highest level for their age group. These students were enrolled in the kindergarten for 3 years. They're from 5, 6, and 7 years. So their English is very high. They're almost equivalent to students, in America or in a Western academy. I would say maybe they have, a little bit more trouble speaking fluently, but their writing is very, very high for their age. And also about the instructor, the instructor is he's the head instructor of the school. He has been teaching ESL for about 10 years, and he's been teaching at this academy for 6 years. So he's very well equipped, and he's one of, or if the, he is the best, I guess, foreign teacher at the school. So it was really nice getting to observe his lesson. So the feedback types recorded. There's 12 elicitation, one repetition, one clarification, two recast, one metalinguistic, which kind of has an asterisk next to it because it was paired with also a recast, so it was kind of like a combination, and then three explicit corrections. So elicitation was the main use of corrected feedback. This is because it's basically like a review lesson for them. So the teacher was prompting and using a lot of clues and hints to get them to recall previous material they've learned this past month. So one of the elicitation examples. So this is one of many that happened throughout the class. Teacher, what will a doctor use when he is looking inside your mouth? Student, a doctor will use a tongue. Student could not quite draw the answer out. Teacher, does the doctor use this to press up or down? Whole class replied down. Teacher, so that is called, still really no answer at this point, so a little bit more prompting. The teacher kind of elicits, half the syllable of the word. Deep breath. Students, tongue depressor altogether, basically chorally. Teacher, and then eliciting for a full sentence, please, and then students, one student. A doctor will use a tongue depressor to look inside our mouth. Which is very clever of the student, but these students are at a higher level than most students their age in Korea. And another example of explicit correction. Student, when I am 6 years old. Teacher, when I was 6 years old. And the student, yeah. So it's basically just a lot, just acknowledging that they did make a mistake. However, I believe this is the student, if prompted, could easily, speak this utterance correctly. I think it's probably due to a factor of laziness and also exhaustion from such long school hour days for them. And then did uptake occur? So elicitation. There was recorded 12 and uptake was 12. Recast 2 and uptake 1. Metalinguistic 1 and uptake 1. It's kind of an asterisk next to that because it was a use of recast as well. So it's kind of a combination. Clarification 1. Uptake. There's no uptake. Explicit correction. There was no uptake as well. Repetition. There was 1. So for the results, like I just previously stated, elicitation was 100% effective in creating uptake. So every time the teacher prompted or hinted to the correct answer, the students were able to generate their own uptake and get the correct answer. Recasts is 50% of the time. Metalinguistic, like I said, was an asterisk next to it because it was a combination. It was 100% effective. However, this was due to the teacher repeating the erroneous utterance and then writing it on the board and asking where should the be verb go and actually drawing. And after the student said it, the teacher drew where is supposed to go within the sentence. But the students did repeat the answer before the teacher actually drew the arrow. And then clarification nor explicit correction resulted in any uptake. And repetition was 100% effective in creating uptake. However, this was due to encouraging the students to produce the answer rather than waiting for a reply. So the teacher repeated the incorrect utterance, but then also kind of helped prompt the students to say the answer correctly. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed my observation. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.